Let's quickly talk about Disco learning community platform. And when you think about Disco, you have to think about a very innovative platform. And in today's conversation, I want to dig a little deeper into the platform's features. I want to talk about their monetization model, but most importantly, their branding capabilities. How can you use Disco to brand your offer better? So let's first talk. Let me first give you an overview about Disco. So basically, Disco is an online community platform primarily. Okay, so what happens here is that you can use a Disco to create, manage, monetize, and even expand learning communities. So you are able to monetize your content. You're able to monetize your craft, your expertise. Okay, so I want you to think of Disco as a mini LMS. So you're speaking about a learning management system that actually powered by online communities. And Disco is a comprehensive platform for creating and delivering collaborative learning experiences. It allows you to develop online courses and cultivate learning communities. So that's pretty good. Okay, that gives you a lot of flexibilities. It gives you a lot of opportunities to actually grow your account, your community delivery model. And with Disco, you can create online spaces for learners to connect, discuss ideas, and network over your course material. So that's what you want. You want to trigger some kind of engagement around your course material, which is really good in terms of client retention or student retention. Okay, and also Disco provides a platform for you to monetize your expertise through your online course, community membership, or events. Okay. So as a cloud-based solution, Disco actually operates directly in your browser. So its dynamic toolset is equipped to offer everything you need to create and deliver a complete online learning experience. It supports various learning formats and accommodates actually the unique needs of any learning community. So this is pretty good. So Disco is actually well suited for all types of businesses, let's say builders in need of a simple yet scalable platform for hosting online courses, solo creators, because it offers integrations that simplify their workload, beginners interested in experimenting and diving right in due to Disco's simplicity and recently added AI functionality. So that's really good. But also, Disco is actually ideal for solo course creators with Facebook groups looking to enhance their community engagement. So now that I gave you a little bird's eye view of Disco, let me delve into the features. Okay, so within Disco, you have something called experiences. So basically, all features of Disco centered around the core component, and those are named experiences. And so, what are experiences in Disco? So, experiences are a digital product. So, in Disco, you can create 5 types of experiences. Okay, so and I'm showing you all this in the image right now, in the screenshot right now. So, experiences can be cohort-based course, event series, member space, self-paced courses, but also blank. So you can build a product from scratch using Disco apps. So this is kind of cool. Now, let me actually explain to you what I really mean here, because basically, if you want to think about experiences, you have to categorize all those Disco features into four further sections. Let me explain. So you have learning suites, community and engagement, AI and productivity, and revenue acceleration. Okay. So first of all, the learning suite features are pretty interesting from a flexibility point of view, because in terms of learning suite, you have a course builder. So this is a key feature that allows you to compile learning content using pre-built course templates. So essentially, Disco enables you to create 2 types of courses. You can design a self-paced course where learners can enroll in progress at their own rate, or you can create a cohort-based course, which really offers a social and collaborative learning experience over a fixed period, okay? And then besides Course Builder, you have a Curriculum Builder. So here you are able to enrich your learning experiences In other words, you can create course modules, providing structure and setting a roadmap for learners. So this is pretty good from a flexibility point of view. You also have a custom onboarding. So every new member, and that's a good thing in Disco, every new member undergoes a customizable onboarding experience. You have the ability to add steps to gather more information and display a welcome message. And you also have content library. So this content library contains multimedia resources for both courses and community members. You have learning groups. So basically, Disco allows you to segment your learners, and they're grouping based on interests, products, learning stage, geography, or expertise. You have learner progress reports, custom learner dashboards, and finally, you have SCORM support. So besides learning suite features, let's talk about community and engagement features, okay? And you have a member space, you have discussion channels and direct messaging DM, you have event builder, okay? So when you think about member space is a feature specifically designed for community building. It allows you to establish an exclusive area for your members to access your services, courses, events, channels, and resources. And in this space, members can find course content, engage in discussion, access the feed, and register for events actually. And you have the option to create an independent space or connect it with your course for a comprehensive learning community experience. And every space is equipped with a social feed. The cool thing is that it enables learners to post and interact with others actually. So in addition, just as for courses, you can set access levels and availability dates for your member space. So you have complete control over all the access, but also all the work streams around your spaces, your member spaces. You also have discussion channels and DM. So channels and DM features are ideal for engaging your users more, for enhancing engagement. Channels serve as a platform where discussions ignite and promote actually peer-to-peer learning, allowing members to exchange ideas and connect actually. So Disco encourages lively interactions because members can react to messages, tag other members, and reply in threads. So that's really good. And you also have an event builder. So essentially, you can host two types of events, community events, okay, and you also have product events. So when it comes to community and engagement, you also have the possibility to go through or to use the Disco mobile app. You have member directory, you have custom learner profiles, and you have Slack integration. Let me explain here. So when I say a Disco mobile app, basically you have a user-friendly mobile app for creators and learners. This allows you, when you think about it, to access your community and products anytime, anywhere. And the app is expected to launch actually in the next few days, okay? And when it comes to member directory, here you have the ability to find members easily using filters, making member search more accessible actually. So that's pretty good. What about custom learner profiles? So Disco allows your learners to express themselves through a custom profiles. Learners can include their professional backgrounds, interest, locations, and social links. Okay, so that's pretty important. Okay. What about Slack integration? So Slack is a very well-known productivity suite that everybody knows, especially in the B2B environment and the professional environment. Okay. So when you have Slack integration, that's pretty good because this integration can significantly enhance your Slack community's learning experiences. It allows you to host courses and events while generating notifications for your Slack channels. Okay. The cool thing about Slack is that you can have as many channels as possible, but just be aware that Slack is charging you based on the number of users. Okay. So something to really think about. And additionally, you can use a single invite link to add new members to both Disco and Slack. So this is pretty good from a flexibility point of view. And you can also scale from there actually. Let's talk about AI and productivity tools. So if you think about Disco has hopped on the AI train recently, okay, and they have come up with lots of good tools to actually help you in terms of productivity. For instance, they have a Disco AI Copilot. They have automation, they have integrations, and they have gated applications. So that's pretty good. So when I say AI Copilot, basically you can train AI for automated member responses based on data. You can get suggested answers and copy, paste, and send them. You can reduce the workload of member management. You can increase engagement and answer member questions. And you can suggest actually responses in threaded discussions. And you can also handle responses in Slack channels. So this is really good from a flexibility point of view. I mean, you will love it big time. You also have automation. So Disco automation saves you time by taking specific actions based on preset triggers. That's pretty good. You simply need to define these triggers. And sorry about that. The system actually will perform the corresponding actions without any coding required, okay? And this feature assists customizing member journeys and delivering a seamless experience. You also have integration, so you can enhance Disco's functionalities by integrating your preferred tools. For example, you could integrate Disco with Zoom or WebEx or Microsoft Teams to host events or connect Stripe for processing payments, okay? And you also have gated applications. So Disco actually provides gated applications for your products to maintain exclusivity and also evaluate potential learners. You can approve an application after a review, and once approved, a member can access the products right away. Okay, so that's pretty good. And if the specific product requires payment, the member's card is authorized at the time of application. So the amount is debited if the application is approved. So this is something that's really good. So what about revenue acceleration? So if you think about Disco, what kind of features can you actually deploy in terms of revenue acceleration? So you have learning products and memberships. You have discount codes. You have insights. You have branding and monetization. Okay, so those are the four main areas to really think about. So when I say learning products and memberships, what you have here is more flexibility because learning products are referred to as experiences. Okay, you have the option to create and sell online courses, events, or space memberships. And selling space memberships is a sustainable method for let's say generating recurring revenue. Right, that's what you want actually. And as per demand, you can create product bundles to provide hybrid products, okay? For example, a cohort-based course could be paired with a webinar or a community. And offering different membership tiers, such as Pro Plus Super, allows you to diversify sales and meet the varying needs of learners. So that's pretty good. It also fosters long-term customer relationships and enables you to deliver on ongoing value. And to actually monetize your products, you'll need a Stripe integration. And so you also have discount codes. So discount codes are good because they incentivize learners to come by reducing the price. They can function as affiliate codes where you generate unique ones for affiliates. And they can be used to boost sales or reward loyal members, okay? You also have insights. So Disco Insights provides comprehensive visibility into the performance and health of your online learning community, helping you actually make data-driven decisions. So the key metrics available for tracking include new daily members, daily active members, gross revenue by product, community transactions, discount codes, and assignment submissions actually. You also have branding and personalization, so you can personalize and brand your platform to align with your goals, actually. So that's really good. So what I mean by that is that you can add your logo, you can add your favorite icon, and also a cover photo. So you can really customize the app to reflect your brain. Okay, and Disco's AI Copilot can generate those for you actually, and automatically you can select between a light and dark theme. Lastly, you can implement a color scheme to enhance your learning community. If that's something you care about, actually. So now let's talk about customer support. So if you think about Disco customer support, basically you are able to submit an email support ticket from your account. However, priority email support is exclusively available to top tier pricing plan subscribers. Okay, so pro plan users who are on the most basic plan will experience delays in support. They do have access to a self-serve knowledge base provided by Disco Co. Okay. In terms of resources, there is a help center. There is a product demo. Okay. You can also join actually the Disco community. Okay, so you can learn from others too. And you also have a learning hub. So you do have all kinds of possibilities when it comes to support. What about pricing? So pricing is pretty interesting. So Disco used to communicate around their pricing, and now they actually have removed that data from their website. But we're still able to get the data as it last was. Okay, so basically, for pricing, you have the Pro, the Organization, the Max, and the Enterprise. So you have 4 pricing tiers. Okay, so the Pro plan, you have the Organization plan. So the Pro plan will set you back $99. The Organization plan will set you back at $449. That's actually, this one is recommended. Okay, you have the Max plan at the $1,249. So that's something, and the Enterprise is custom pricing. So you need to contact actually a company. So you can see on the screen, I'll show you a screenshot. So for Organization and Enterprise, they want you to really contact the company because basically Disco has switched their business model. Now they want folks to contact the company. Okay. So, but long story short, you just have to remember that basically the company is not cheap. Actually, that's the bottom line. So final verdict here is that do I recommend Disco? Yes, definitely. Definitely. Okay. I mean, basically, this is a legit platform. This is a wonderful platform. Okay. So basically, Disco has a balance for learning and community building, but also monetization. Okay. So Disco is a simple yet robust platform that can assist in launching your learning community. The platform is user friendly with an intuitive interface, right? It has a very manageable learning curve with all the features that are been easy actually to grasp and use. And one thing I want to say here is that you have like the platform is not so complex actually. So, but there are a few things that may actually discourage you about Disco because it actually lacks a native live streaming feature. There is no free plan available for a trial run on the platform. It doesn't provide a live chat option. The basic Pro plan is costly, and information regarding transaction fees is actually not available. You have to really dig a little deeper. So something to really think about. So as a recap into this conversation, I spoke to you about Disco. This was a review of the platform. I gave you the overview, the features, and finally now the recap. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.